got drunk and cut all of my hair off and sent it to charity. Anyway, here's the best picture of a tiger I have seen, closed due to the virus, so they let the penguins run around and check out the other exhibits. Staff was present. Another picture portraying the effect of surface tension. Here are other pictures on the subject. I'ma get ya. My grandpa left this surprise in my grandma's camera roll on her new phone. Obsessed with this photo of my grandma with her weightlifting class from a few years ago. Finally, Facebook memories shows me something good. POV, visiting grandma. I love this watermark that makes it look like the lemming is blasting you with its psychic powers. Have you ever seen an anteater straight on? Nope, but they look funny. This is how cat venom is collected. The one on the bottom right is trying really hard to be a cupcake. Office manager. I'm submitting the monthly supply order. Let me know if you need anything for your workspace. Drawing challenge. Use a wildlife picture as inspiration for drawing human figures. They know me here. One chicken for Willy. He has the same look. Reminder that in almost any emergency situation, but especially in natural disasters, one redneck friend or neighbor is worth 1,000 PhDs. Parents used to tell my brother and I that we had another brother who turned into a mushroom from not taking a bath. Even added him to the family album. Don't ignore the happy little onion and you will have the best year ever. Texel sheeps are so absolutely fake. It's definitely a different animal cramming itself into a sheepskin. A Somali red cheats at a cat show by getting cozy with the judge. I love that the judge who can't resist giving this flufo a smooch. That's exactly what I would do if I was a cat technician. If anyone ever wondered how they weigh a koala, the owners of this thrift store were like, "You're welcome to take our dog around in this cart while you shop." Younger me, reading the back case of a new video game I got the whole ride home. Missing dog, if anyone knows Caesar, let us know. Made us some matching bracelets. You got a PS5 when they come back in stock. Love you, Dad. It is acceptable. Liam Lunches of Love, created by 10-year-old Liam, delivers sack lunches to those experiencing homelessness in Cambridge. Domino's Pizza employees save man's life after sending police to check on the regular customer when he hadn't ordered pizza in 11 days. Oh my god, there was an ice storm where I live, and a ton of businesses were closed today, besides this Thai restaurant run by this little old lady. And look what she posted. Yeah, we open. Look at this baby fox napping in the woods. This is messing me up. They really just do that. They have full nose control. In awe at the size of this lad. Absolute unit. One of my potatoes hatched. The Pega donkey is from Brazil. I bet he knows when the treats are coming. Boy being adopted asks family to dress like superheroes for adoption day. They do. My boss's dogs like to come into the tractor even though there's not a lot of room. A dog with a smaller version of itself, made from its own fur. I want someone to stick around and annoy me for my entire life like this. Scientists found an edible mushroom that eats plastic and it could clean our landfills. Hello, small feathered things. I am a baby elephant. It is nice to meet you. May we shake noses. This was my second family in 4th grade. Went with them to take family pictures and they told me to hop in. This dog is part husky, part lab. The split is straight down the middle, quite literally. The amazing kitty race, Pajama Mountain. Squirrels always look like they're at their last chance audition for a career-defining role as an evangelical preacher. Whenever I look at this photo, I am stuck with the overwhelming feeling that the man is the catfish's therapist. Freshly peeled sheeps. Reblogging solely for that deeply unnerving caption. They look like chicken nuggets. I'm only buying one box, so you all best agree on something, or we leave the store right now and no one gets anything. My parents on their wedding day in 1964, and then doing it again at Christmas 2021. Baby seal enjoying the tide and banana posing. Banana posing. I'll cry right now. A Japanese raccoon dog, also known as a tanuki. This one is especially round. Final boss of penguins. Nah, he gotta be sneaking burgers. Ain't no way you get that big of fish. The cow. It sits. I told my boss I was taking a sick day, and I gotta say, it turned out to be a pretty sick day. With no sightings of the Formosan clouded leopard since 1983, it was declared extinct in 2013, until February of 2019, when it was spotted for the first time in almost 40 years. Tibetan Mastiffs are apparently Pokemon, the puppy versus the full-grown. My cousin texted me that a squirrel stole her starburst. I didn't believe her. My cat, everyone. when you have to pee, but the cat is laying on you so you'd rather die. This hedgehog is cheering for you, because you can do anything. About 1 in 1,000 fur seals are born pale blonde. This woman fed a fox. The next day, he brought his whole family for a meal. Etiquette question. Is this placement of the cat in lieu of the salad plate correct? Or should the cat be placed above the plate, alongside the dessert spoon and cake fork? Cold butter. My poor toast. Annoying as hell. I think my favorite memes are the one about insignificant but universally relatable things. When the DNA test isn't needed. My parents set up a trap to catch the possum that's been getting into their backyard. If you're right-brained, you'll see a fish. If you're left-brained, you'll see a mermaid. What does it mean if I see Scooby-Doo? You have a brain. This is a retired veteran who struggled to get a job because he needs his service dog. Me, I will do things when I am less tired. Me, never becomes less tired. Oh no, I have never seen anything more accurate in my life. Soon, it will be the alpaca apocalypse. Surely, you mean Llamageddon. That one kid who throws a tantrum in the store because he couldn't get a toy. This man left his 40-year-long career in another airline to join Air Asia and fly as a junior just so he could fly with his 2 pilot daughters. He wants to spend his remaining years as a pilot by his daughter's sides. Talking to my infant son like I'm a YouTuber. What's up, baby? Father here, bringing you another spoonful of Gerber ham and gravy baby food. You look thin. Are you sick? Ma, I'm Superman, and I'm your mother. A sandcastle with extremely clean lines. Why does it look like there are pants standing all alone in the background? I have this problem where I keep buying stuffed animals for my anxiety, but then my grandparents steal them. Once again, thinking of when my mom rested this weird picture of me on the frame of this nice picture of my aunt, which ultimately makes it look like she was murdered and I'm the suspect at large. We got him a bed, but then a paper towel fell on the floor, so never mind. Shout out to the anonymous 6th grader for saving me a couple thousand. If you're wondering what happened to your car, bus 449 hit your car. It stops here every day to drop me off, and I can't read the rest because it's too low quality. I just discovered that curly-haired horses exist. In case you haven't seen one, here you go. Praise dog from whom all blessings flow. Please God, let me sit next to this puppy. It's a miracle. An update to yesterday's tweet. Read the letter I received from an anonymous Judgy McJudgy-faced neighbor who disapproved of my dragon display and asked me to consider removing them. I have added more dragons. Apparently wombats in fire-affected areas are not only allowing other animals to take shelter in their deep, fire-resistant burrows, but are actively herding fleeing animals into them. We're seeing more leadership and empathy from these guys than the entire federal government. Friend, wanna hang out tonight? Me. Sorry, I already made plans. A guy bought me an edible arrangement because he felt bad about asking me for nudes. No lie, I'm dead. To quote Shakespeare, this was a man. To keep animals mentally and physically stimulated, zoo animals are often given enrichment items, like this snow. They gave him drugs. Funny, that's my enrichment item too. So apparently sea lions in New Zealand go into the forest, and I am Dude, don't you think you've had enough? Pockets. I know things are dark, but I just watched a FedEx guy pluck a snail from the sidewalk, cradle it in his gloves, and find the right sized tulip in our front yard to set it inside. This image represents all 7 deadly sins. Holy crap, elephant seals are hilarious. What are you? Japanese dart flying squirrel. Dart. Japanese dwarf flying squirrel. I want 50. How? Elephants are the reincarnated souls of some really decent people. Hold on, friend. We are coming. It's okay. Fun fact, elephants are some of the nicest, most caring animals on the planet. They go through physical depression and suffer grief when their loved one dies, and in situations like this, the whole entire herd will work together in order to save one, and won't move on until the one in danger has been saved or is dead. Have I told you how much I love elephants? The last thing a neat rock sees before going into my pocket. Now, completely silent. No, the 0.1 decibels. Then, click, click, bop, beep. Haha, it's thinking. Age 0 to 12, 13 to 21, 22 plus. Can I take a picture of the moon? Pisa Tower. Yeah, sorry. Quincy's been waiting all week to show the garbage men his garbage truck, but in the moment, he was overwhelmed in the presence of his heroes. I just know conservative cat Twitter is mad at him right now. Men used to hunt mice. Messy Eater. In the winter of 1943, a dapper man took several pictures of himself and his handsome German Shepherd dog in New York City's Grand Central Station. Today, I asked a kindergartner if Friday was his favorite day of the week, and his response was, I don't know. I don't know a lot of things. I'm confused all the time. Same, little man. Same. On the Edinburgh Zoo site, it says, there is a daily penguin parade at 2:15, but it may be cancelled last minute as it is a voluntary parade. We do not coax the penguins with food, and they may not want to go out. Welcome home, big fella. This got me right in my feelings. things. Monkey face orchards. That's it. That's the whole meme. Why do big dogs go boof? They gotta push that bark through their whole body and it just comes out like a boof, you know? I see. The bigger the dog, the boofier the bark. Are big dogs hollow? Yes. Big dogs need all the space for warmth, whereas little dogs have packed with righteous anger and unbridled rage. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about our king, Mufasa? It's 1 AM and I googled sponge dog because I was thinking about SpongeBob and dogs at the same time, and I have never been this satisfied in my entire life. Good morning. I'm just going to wag my tail against noisy stuff until you wake up because I love you. Blind Triplet credits their blind father with helping them earn the highest rank in Boy Scouts. For 95-year-old who loves to walk, neighbors along the mile set out chairs just for him. Edinburgh Zoo closed due to snow, but the penguins are loving it. It's almost like it's their natural habitat. My parents are recent empty nesters. I get photos like these every Wednesday. That's really cool that both of your parents are dogs. Throwback to when my dad had scheduled in breakfast with himself. Happy Father's Day. Santa is on strike due to global warming. All presents this year will be delivered by Sasha the Christmas Tiger. Milk and cookies may not be sufficient. Must bring presents to good children. Yes, good. And eat the bad ones. Wait, no? Eat them. Sasha, no. This little cutie was posing for his owner in front of a statue. I'm in tears. Any experience? No, sir. I hope I will gain some from her. You're hired. Adorable. My newborn homunculus has learned to walk upright. Soon, I will send him to war. I found him, the biggest boy. So this morning, I made my chickens tiny pancakes because I love them, and they are good chickens. Lancelot's haircut was interrupted by a downpour, so now he's Lancelot the Glorious. He sure is. If sheep shearing was done by dog groomers, looks like an Elden Ring boss. Small, and tiny baby. Yes. Excuse you. This is a kind, gentle sir. You can tell from the hat. Yay, you're back. My dad sent me a picture this morning and said, finally happened. Experts say the future of green transportation may be 16-ton possum that passengers cling to like babies. Possum bus will not take you where you want to go. It will take you where you need to go. Hop, you startled him. Seals remember what they just did, but only for about 18 seconds. He's fine underwater because it's Seal, our new Prime Minister. This is a cute little thing though. Sometimes it's hard to remember that owls are incredibly dangerous predators seen by cultures throughout the world as little omens, especially when they look like toasted marshmallows. My boss once described them as flying pillows filled with seething hatred. What eyeliner does she use? I accidentally sent a not safe for work reference on my portfolio application for an art school I'm applying for. I'm dead. Update, I got in. And top category. What the fuck? After seeing your friends for a few hours, sometimes you walk away and return home with a little ball of glowing golden light in your chest. My music taste. Also my music taste. Also. How much you think I love you. How much I actually love you. I took my son to a concert. I bet it's a book. I saw a little girl with a fold-out table in her front yard. I asked her what she's selling. She said drawings. I said pick one and I'll buy it. She handed me this one and said it will be 25 cents. I almost caught a manly tear in one eye. Gave her $20 and said follow your dreams. Nothing special, just four kings looking at each other. Music. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally just organized sound. Last night my husband was drunk and he texted me this. You're the hottest girlfriend I've ever had. I'm your wife. Oh my god, that's awesome. My computer started giving me side quests. An error occurred. The wizard must be stopped. There is a lovely woman who makes tiny teddy bears for her pet rat. This photo happened after Stanley said that Robert Downey Jr. was born to play Tony Stark. Obsessed with animals that don't immediately understand something and just tilt their head about it. Does it make any more sense at a 45-degree angle, bud? Horse ears do this instead of their heads. Platypus babies are called puggles. Yes, you needed to see this today. This is how I stare at people after not understanding anything they just said. When you hear a particular song and it reminds you of a specific event that happened in your life. Happy Pride from my cleaning lady. Hi, Mr. Justin. I just finished your house. Great, thanks. I clean extra good and leave you some treats. Lol, thanks. My sons say it the month your people celebrate being fancy. Haha, Pride. Yes, I am very proud of you. The only goal in life is to be her. independently wealthy, single, cat owner. That is the dream. The dream. Excuse me, sir. What aisle are the carrots in? The perfect wedding cake doesn't exist. Schoolgirl finds sword in Cornish Lake where Arthur left Excalibur. Matilda Jones, aged 7, was paddling waist deep in a pool on Bodmin Moor when she came across the blade. Wow, looks like Matilda Jones, aged 7, is the new ruler of Great Britain. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Raphael, self-portrait with a friend, 1520. Oscar Isaac, 2013. You guys need to stop outing immortals like this. They will admit it when they're ready to. Ganildo, the guy from the Happy/Sad Man on Train, posted an image thanking people for letting his drawing live longer. 5 stars. Do not believe any ratings that is less than 5 stars. It's a bagel spot with the most pleasant staff. What's the last star you're holding off? Is it the fat bagels that were too big? The cream was spread too generously? Stop being jerks. I need someone who loves me, like this person loves this bagel place. Ever notice that the mean voice in your head that insults you is awfully confident for something that's literally never done anything in its life, except be mean to you? Like, one of us is pathetic, and it's not me, buddy. Get a hobby. Yikes. Self-care is roasting the mean voice in your head. In the I'm getting old department, a kid saw this and said, "Oh, you 3D printed the save icon." This is brutal. A breeder in Netherlands has been working to make the French bulldog healthier. Oh my god, they actually look like dogs now. This comic was going to have words, but it's better without. Positively round, orbular, and friend-shaped. The apple is increasing. Did anyone check if this is even allowed? His greed sickens me. He does not need 2 apples. I can't understand these bears, but I also love them. Bear with no face. Oh my, no face. My great uncle Bill in 1952 at the age of 18 to today at age 87. I told him he was famous and he wanted to show off a bird he made by hand. Confused pigeon spotted guarding a box of Cadbury chocolate eggs at Tesco's. My brother had to make Valentine's cards for his class, and this is his to his friend, Dane. "You are great, Dane. Get it, Great Dane. How to deliver a baby." We were also wrapped up in dad jokes that we forgot grandpa humor. Grandpa humor is dad jokes, aged like fine wine. Me calling myself a dumb bitch in my head, then remembering I'm trying to stop being mean to myself all the time. Oops, we don't use that word on Barbie.com. What do red pandas even do? They're red, what else could you ask for? Why do they have to do anything? I meant as self-defense. Stop the hatred. I'm sorry, red pandas. Does this answer your question? Does my dog know I'm drunk? I feel like I'm bothering her, but she's trying to be cool about it, you know? They probably don't know you're drunk, in the sense that they can tell you're intoxicated. However, they can definitely smell the booze on you, and over time, we'll learn to associate that smell with your tendency to serenade them with dropped half-eaten sandwiches and whatever other behavior you usually exhibit while drunk. Father, you smell of mischief tonight. Another cool bug on this site is when you're on mobile and suddenly the ads will just move and cover the post you're reading. My face immediately fell when I got far enough into the first sentence to realize this post wasn't about an arthropod. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Enjoy a woolly chaffer beetle. Oh my god, this was on television years ago and my family still talk about it. He's a little penguin who lives in Japan. He was rescued by a Japanese fisherman and ended up going home to live with the family. They built him a little refrigerator room to live in and he became the family pet. Then, one day, he went shopping with them and got very excited about the fish shop, understandably. And now he goes off on his own to pick up fish from the fish shop for the family, which he brings back in his little penguin backpack, having nommed his own fish at the fish shop. Sometimes, the world is a tough place. The days get to you and the nights drag on. So here's a story of a pet penguin who goes shopping. Thinking of the time I ordered Olive Garden online and I put, "Please speak to me" in an Italian accent in the special requests category and completely forgot about it. And when I went to pick it up, the guy comes out and goes, "Hey, I got to you order babada boobity." And when I told him he didn't actually have to do it, he was like, "Oh no, I was looking forward to it. I was the only one brave enough to do it." I wrote a report about aardvarks in 2nd grade and got so into them that I wrote a letter to a stuffed animal company suggesting they add one to their lineup. About 6 months later, I got a big box with a stuffed aardvark and a letter saying, "We took your suggestion and we named it Clark. Love your good boys while you can. Goodbye kisses." This jar is reserved for our euthanasia appointments because no dog should go to heaven without tasting chocolate. A service dog's first trip to Build-A-Bear workshop, that is all. It was on my 6th viewing that I knew I'd lost yet another Sunday to dog videos. this. I'm going to be thinking about this for months. When I'm in a slump, I comfort myself by saying I believe in dinosaurs. Then somewhere, they must be believing in me. And if they believe in me, then I can believe in me. Then I bust out. When puppies get to dog age, just put them in the trash.
Yeah, we got a clean shot at him. I'm gonna take him out. Over.
We must let go of the myth that intimacy is going to be easy. We must stop romanticizing ease. We can do hard things. This is good advice, but also why the picture? It's hard for two horses to be intimate when there is an erupting volcano nearby. What's not clicking? Literally nothing on earth is better than repeatedly doing a bit your partner doesn't like. Whenever my wife mentions being gay, I scream, "You're gay?" at her, as if I've just learnt this for the first time. Whenever my wife comes into the room when I'm working, I respond with, "How did you get past security?" When you find out approximately 95% of all ocean critters remain undiscovered. Alright then, keep your secrets. Ancient humans were also just some guy. If you got a baby from 60,000 BC and raised him in the 21st century, he'd just be another teen boy named Logan, who tech decks off your arm. This boy from this place would own a Minecraft creeper plushie. Most of you won't understand. I have been waiting my whole life for this. For what? A mediocre desk? Yes, because it's nice to have a comfortable place to write, and it's nice to engage in activities that aren't starving yourself. And I hope maybe you get that more when you are not 15. If someone sent me $2,000, I think I'd be less stressed. Same, but like $20 would make me less stressed, even because I'm from South Africa and our currency is useless. I'm curious, what would $20 get you in South Africa? A lot actually. It adds up to around 350 rand, which could get groceries for like a week or two if you do your shopping right. Weird comparison, but you could also buy about 10 Big Mac medium meals here with that much. I'll send you 20 to buy the 10 Big Mac meals as long as you promise to take a photo with them all and post it here. I agree to these terms. I will complete the mission in the next 24 hours. Nearest McDonald's is 2.1 kilometers away. This is super wholesome. Big Mac fund activated. All 10 Big Macs bought and distributed to the less fortunate in the area. Thanks for making this possible. Your kindness made a lot of people's day. Thanks to Matt for the help and taking the photos.